Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, Taijuan Walker.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. What a start to this one. His 34th of the season. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Michael Harris, next up for the Braves, carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. This to center field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Ozzie Albies in now, takes ball one off the plate. Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Not in time. He's got a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
One out, runner at second. Here is Matt Olson, right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Left-hand hitter waits. Lined, and that's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One down. Here's Austin Riley, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. In the air, right field. Crawford in position. 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. Taijuan Walker, a sneakerhead, Singy. He's got over 1,000 pairs of sneakers.
Are we serious with over 1,000 pairs of sneakers? He's like you. How many do you have?
Not 1,000. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's the strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And they're down 2-0. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. The right-hander back to work. That one is upstairs. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Popped up. Turner grabs it on the run. Here's Orlando Arcia, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And at second with 1 away, here's Marcell Ozuna, 5th in home runs in the National League right now. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. This one in the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He led off the game with a home run. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Schwarber fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Flied out to center in his first at bat. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen settles under it. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Trey Turner at the plate. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times, and of course he's won a batting title. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals. Then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 3 in the game back on Sunday. There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Here's the 0-1. That's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Good power, not great in the OBP department. To the left side, but it is well foul. And here it comes. Realmuto off of first with 2 away. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now 2-1. pitch. And now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Phillies strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the third inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Albies, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. In the air on the infield. Boom. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. Doubled his first time up. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Swung on, belted. Marsh raging back towards the wall, racing back some more, and it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Schwarber makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, here's a speed threat, Edmundo Sosa. Sosa in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Panama. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Caught looking his first time up. And ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. The notches strikeout number 150 this season. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still down 3-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jared Kellner. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. And a quick out, number one.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And there's the strike.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That's out to center field. Marsh on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Marcell Ozuna 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's off the mark. 1-0. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. Braves go down quickly here, but they're ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here is Johan Rojas. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
1-0.
Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-1. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Marsh batting with one down, takes a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Out there to center. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Acuna now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The wind of the pitch. This to third, and foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Michael Harris. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Acuna at second. Harris on at first with nobody out. Now 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Line drive, base hit right field. Crawford fires it to the plate. It's offline and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Matt Strom gets the ball now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Austin Riley digs in now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And that's down and away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the righty deals. And he chases that one. And there's 1 down.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That one's in there, 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. In the air, right field. Acuna there. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Strom, a 6'2 southpaw, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. That one out to right. Crawford brings it in with a nice running grab. Here's Jared Kelenic. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Arcia, 28 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Kicks and deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 7th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Braves get one on the big fly, and the lead is now 5-0. Bottom of the 6th, and here's the first baseman, Edmundo Sosa. The pitch. That's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Yo, 1. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Justin Crawford. Flied to right his first time.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The 2-1. Foul ball. Righty delivers. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Olsen. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. It's 5-0. Welcome back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. At the belt and fires. Check swing went around. Slider right there. And now the lefty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he deals. Liner snagged at first. Jake Cave coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 3.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Johan Rojas now at the plate. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
And a pitch.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And here it comes. On the ground right side. gathers and throws to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Strom back to work. Good eye right there.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Matt Olson goes deep, and they add a run. It's 6-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Andrew Bellotti.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Now here is Austin Riley. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher,
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one popped up. Stop. Hauls it in, 2 away.
now batting, left fielder, Jared.
2 out, space is empty. Jared Kellner will hit next. That to right. Crawford drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. 1 more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. The pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he can't come up with it.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Man at first, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air right field. Acuna has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Turner around second, headed for third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Jake Cave now. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Popped up left side. Arcia has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
the right fielder, number 2, Justin Crawford.
Now it's the right fielder, Justin Crawford. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
To the right side, Albies. That ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Phillies 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Bellotti back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Bellotti, in his second season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. On a line out towards center. Marsh makes the grab on the run.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back to the warning track. Makes the catch. Man at first, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
To the right side. And that one handled to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. There's a strike. Two outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 7-1.
Back-to-back base hits. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
First and third, 2 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Harris at third. Albies on at first with 2 down. That smash towards center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off, Bryson Stott. First offering misses the mark.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there, and the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time, and any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there. 0-2. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the air, left field. Kelnick under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves add another to their winning streak.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our